from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Baum, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, the Wednesday edition. I apparently am not muted on, so you're going to hear the echo for a second. Another edition of, really professional there. Start. Anyway, my name is Adam Baum. I am here to review this week's Dynamite, which I believe was entitled New Year's Bash or New Year's Smash or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. It's their third named show in 3 weeks. Brian is my co-host. Brian, what's the name? Bash, Smash?
My name is Brian. Thank you for introducing me. Hello, board. Hello, Adam. Hello, everyone.
I did introduce you.
It is New Year's Smash.
Does it matter?
Yes. There's New Year's Dash, I think is a New Japan show. But this is Smash, sir.
Does Smash imply 6-man tag matches?
I suppose.
All night? Because we got 3 6-mans, a 10-man, and 2 singles match, one of which was the TBS tournament. We get our obligatory 1 women's match.
But it was a meaningful one, and a lot happened,
Okay. Let's quickly introduce our third partner. It's not Rody Rob. It's the YouTube Live chat board. We got Christopher Stikelether, Juan Rodriguez, and Daniel Price all on the board right now. I have no idea what they're talking about, but we'll get there. Before we start talking about Dynamite, Brian, let's talk a little dirt. A lot of people speculating of Toni Storm's arrival in AEW after it was announced today that she was released. Now, maybe before I cut to you, maybe and I don't. Did she ask for this release? Because I've heard some rumors that this is not WWE this time. This is her saying, "Get me the fuck out of here."
Yeah, that's kind of what's being put out there. Again, speculation at this point, but that's what everyone that they're reporting is that she had asked for her release, and they granted it. Which I guess, I'm curious to see when she actually asked for it, because correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't she just in a program with Charlotte Flair?
Yeah, but they did like they've done for years with anyone with Charlotte Flair. They build them up, and then Charlotte squashes them.
Yeah.
It's same old. Even fucking the year Asuka won Rumble, how did she lose at Mania? I don't know if they have blinders on, if Charlotte Flair has some dirt on Vince or whatever, but Charlotte Flair should be putting people over at this point. She's a 14-time champion, and she's been in the business for almost 6 years. Main roster 6 years, not the business. Main roster for 6 years. Yeah, 2 engagements, 2 husbands, couple boob jobs. She's been around long enough. But
I thought you were talking about Toni Storm. You're talking about Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and DP says, yes, it was requested. So, now, my question here is, we have a debut tonight on AEW from Mercedes Martinez. Now, I don't want to talk about the debut yet. Let's just talk about the signing.
Okay.
Your women's division, you check the tape, Brian. I've said is now at a good point for AEW. I believe they have some star power. I believe they have some name ID. I believe they have a division finally. Where
shaping up that way, yeah, right?
Yeah, and adding, Ruby Soho, signing Mercedes Martinez, if they were to go after Toni Storm, all of those things are positives, right? stock is up in the women's division for AEW.
I mean, you have to say that 100%.
And the one that here in Marked Out Wrestling podcast that we said used to set the bar was NXT, who have fallen way the fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Raw and SmackDown have never quite gotten over the Four Horsemen. The few exceptions were Alexa Bliss when Charlotte was injured and Ronda Rousey when she was around. Otherwise, it's been horsemen, pretty much, or horsewomen, excuse me.
Yeah.
So I'm not even talking now about anything more, Brian, than how can we have one fucking match every Dynamite with this stacked women's division that's added Ruby Soho, that's added Mercedes Martinez, that we've seen the growth of people like Anna Jay and Ty Conti, you know, coming from, to be nice, just from a green background to being able to wrestle. Statlander, Britt Baker used to be the greenest of them all. And that, I mean, so you have amazing division that you're doing a tournament where you're adding a second belt.
Mm-hmm.
When are we going to get more than one match?
I mean, I wish I could give you an answer, sir, but unfortunately, it just seems like they've just been, you know, one match. There you go. I mean, yeah, if you watch Dark and Elevation, you get a bunch more.
But why should I have to go there? Is it because AEW doesn't believe their crowd gives a shit? Because I feel to a certain extent, because there are some AEW haters on Twitter that put together these video packages where they show women wrestling and the crowd in the front row on camera side is like, yawn, they don't care. Is it them catering to their audience instead of catering to the division?
No, because I mean, I think the audience wants more women's matches. I mean, they're the ones that are pretty outspoken about it. I don't know they did have a lot of matches early on, and then they kind of got negative feedback saying that their division wasn't all that good. Maybe now they just were waiting to build up, add names like Mercedes Martinez, like fucking potentially Toni Storm. Thunder Rosa's been there now for a bit, but
so that's one of the ones I want to say. When Thunder Rosa had the street fight with Britt Baker, everybody remembers that. I don't remember the other parts, but it was like 3 or 4 weeks before and including the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa match, or it was 3 or 4 weeks after. But in the 2-hour Dynamite, the number 1 rated segments were the women's match. We only got one of them, but they were the number 1 matches.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm fingers crossed that they start adding some more matches. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I wish I did.
But a company that needs the ratings and is always touting this demo, why don't they slap it on the table? If I was Tony Khan, I'd slap it on the table back when that happened and been like, our women's match was the best rated women's match on TV.
Can I make a comment?
All week.
Yeah, actually, Rob, Juan actually said on the board, get Rob in there. I want his opinion on this show.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had you for a while.
Yeah.
This is definitely a Roadie Rob worthy show. Rob, did you know that we had 3 6-man tag matches and a 10-man tag tonight?
Hold on. All right.
You all right over there, sir? What's going on?
No, I'm good. So
Yeah, take your pick where you want to jump in.
I just wanted to say, if you look at collective wrestling from today going back, I'm going to say 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 3 years is kind of hedging the bet there.
3 years is when AEW came around.
Well, that's not my point. But 3 years, I think the most exciting wrestling for anybody, if you really look at it, the most exciting wrestling that has been women's wrestling. Women's wrestling has been the top fucking bill for fucking 3 or 4 years. AEW's NXT's women's division for years.
Not now, but yes, for years.
Now, but for years was what everybody wanted to watch, me included. WWE's women's division, although pushed a little bit
harder than maybe they should have. Their women's division, top notch, what everybody wanted to see, top bill. AEW, no. Except for Britt Baker. So I think anything you do with the women's division to make it better is going to have you win whatever bullshit war you think is going on. So if we're talking about...
since you haven't been around, their division has gotten much better. The problem is they're still only giving them one match a week.
Well, I mean, that doesn't matter then. That division can get as better as they want to fucking get it.
They're not
but
booking
they're doing one match a week. Look, let's be frank and clear. Let's be frank about it. Cody, we've seen for years. We're fucking over it. Cody, cool. We like him. We don't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Seen him for years. All these wrestlers, Aleister Black, Andrade, fucking Daniel Bryan, all these, we see them. We know their matches. We know what they do. It's kind of par for the fucking course. Britt Baker has been innovative in her character development. It's been fun to watch. If you watch the wrestlers on WWE, the female wrestlers there, they have been innovated from NXT to WWE. It has been fun to watch. Aew has been one of the best fucking wrestlers, period. Right? Asuka, period. Fucking Becky and Charlotte. Say what you want about Charlotte. I agree with that. Becky, period. Fucking
Bailey, Sasha.
Bailey's out of her mind good.
Dude,
right?
The last heel run of Bailey before she got hurt, she was next level.
Nothing has pushed the envelope more in professional wrestling than the women for the past 3 to 5 years. And to sit here and just constantly shit on your women's division by giving them one fucking match, it doesn't help you. And you want to start signing a bunch of women who got dropped from WWE? Cool, do it. But fucking show them. Show them to the world. Let them build the division. Quit being bitches and doing fucking 20-man tag matches with the Bucks and all their friends and every little person they saw in the indies, and they're like, you deserve a chance. Come be on my TV show. You know, let the women fucking do it. Let the women fucking do it.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
From what you said, I like what you said, but there was one thing you said: let go from WWE. Not everyone was let go. People asked. Mercedes Martinez wanted to leave. She asked.
Okay,
Toni Storm wanted to leave.
You say potato, I say potato.
Well,
Adam never turns on the studio lights the correct way. Whatever you want to do.
Brian.
Whatever you want to do.
Brian.
Yeah.
Mercedes Martinez was part of Retribution. She, of course, asked for her release.
Well, yeah.
I don't even remember what her fucking name was.
Reckoning.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Wait, you sure that wasn't Mia Yim's name?
Oh, you're right.
You get Toni Storm.
You're right. That was, yeah.
You get Toni Storm. You get Britt Baker. You get all the women that currently right now are homeless or in AEW. And,
she's homeless.
Right. And you make that the foundation of your Wednesday night show. Fuck you, man. You're gonna do so well. I worked in bars for a year. I know it's a different monster, but there's a rule of thumb when you work in bars. The women bring the men, and everybody spends money. If you cater to the men, you only have the men, and the women don't show up to the goddamn sausage fest. You don't make the money. Women bring the money. And men, as much as we might bitch about it in private, in reality, we want to see the women because, number one, they're pretty goddamn sexy. Even the ones that might not win a supermodel fucking contest, they're pretty sexy because they're fucking wrestling, right? Just on that alone. 2, their characters are dynamic. And 3, they can fucking go. They can fucking go. Push the women. Push the women.
Push them.
That's all I had. Go ahead.
We rode off on the horses.
That's it? Now you're gone? You're leaving?
Yeah. So
I'm just stepping out for a second. I'll be
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We need to kind of get this kind of wrapped up and moved on there. But the bottom line is he's right. With NXT slipping the ball, there's a vacancy in there that AEW could swarm in and take. One other thing I want to talk about, it's kind of that Tony Khan says a lot of dumb shit. And this was one of them DP put up there. Well, before we get to that, Daniel Price says, Rob, they have Serena Deeb as a jobber. That should tell you all you need to know. Deeb and Rosa, they put over too many people.
That's my point, right?
Yeah.
Jobber? She's not a jobber.
No, she's not a jobber, but she doesn't win when she should. They need to put her over at some point.
I mean, is she? Do you yawn at her? Do you watch her matches? Do you really care?
I do care about Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa has made me care.
Serena D, do you care?
I like her. She's good.
I mean, okay.
So here's what was said, Brian, by Daniel Price. He said Tony Khan said something in an interview that he says you should take as a slap in the face if you were one of the original AEW roster members. He said that he constantly wants to upgrade his roster. And so constantly upgrading the roster means that you're not happy with who you started with, and all these people that have been relegated to no TV time now should be thankful for it. I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Vince. Thank you for letting me be on TV for 1 minute.
So he's saying that everybody that was there first are backstagers, and that
he's saying he wants to upgrade. Yeah, he's upgrading. Well, and here's a very big specific thing that I want to discuss. You have 3 6-man tag matches and a 10-man tag tonight. Now, Tony Khan, the other thing he said on Twitter, or not on Twitter, in an interview, it was all over Twitter, that he doesn't do rematches, Brian.
Yeah, I don't know. You've been saying that. I don't know about that.
When there's a title involved, he has done rematches. When there's a time limit draw, he has done rematches. Yeah. And the other way he gets around rematches is fucking 6-man, 8-man, 10-man tag matches. Or brawls after every single match, which is what we had tonight. We had a brawl after the women's one-on-one match. We had a brawls after 6-man, 10-man. I don't even want to tell you all the competitors in there because it's not worth it.
Didn't NXT prove the formula that you can have five singles matches or 4 singles matches in a tag match in one night and be as successful as you need to be?
Yeah,
that's all you need.
Yeah, and that's why they rebranded and put their tail between their legs.
Don't do that,
Brian. I have a question. Okay, Brian. I have just a legit question on AEW.
Yeah.
To Rob's point about the NXT formula, focus on a division one night, put a bunch of tag matches together, and have everybody else do promos. For the AEW formula, to me right now, it feels like they have their 20 people that are going to be on every single fucking week, no matter what. They're going to be on TV. Like Britt Baker, when she's not wrestling, she has a promo every week, even when she didn't have the title.
She's a champion.
Well, even when she didn't have the title. So everybody has their rotation of who's going to be on. They have to be on TV. Why couldn't they just give some people nights off? Like NXT used to, and just rotate them, get them completely out, show a vignette. If you don't want them to forget about them, just show the vignette.
Right, rather than have them on there every week for 5 weeks and then you don't see them for a year.
Because that's what's happening with a lot of these people. Like, and I saw a really good article, and this is the hill I'll die on with you, Brian. Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
Ricky Starks takes over Team Taz. They put a lot of time and effort into that story, into Brian Cage going out. They aired it on TV and all this, and Ricky Starks wins, what is it, the FTW belt?
Yeah.
Hasn't had a fucking match since on Dynamite. Not one match since he won that belt and took over Team Taz, which in the infancy of AEW was a bigger faction. It was,
sure.
I mean, it was beneath Inner Circle, of course, but it was a bigger faction. And all they're doing is hook now. Hook. Ricky Starks is a prop now. And I'm sorry, but I think he's one of those guys that could be, if there was a second group of pillars, he could be one.
Starks?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
He's got a good promo. He's got a good ring work ethic.
He's got a great character, yeah.
Yeah. But he's not on at all. Not even when they do 6-man. I mean, like.
Yeah, no, you got a good point about him. He definitely hasn't been on all that much lately.
Well, I mean, every point we make is a good point.
Yeah.
Well,
No, you poo-poo on most of it, but I mean, honestly.
But you couldn't take a backseat to one of these matches in the last month and a half and put Ricky Starks in a match at any of those.
I mean, he had the blow up with Brian Cage.
Oh, DP says he might still be hurt. I didn't know about that.
If I could bring up somebody who had potential to actually do something that we were all rooting for, that literally just faded into obscurity, is forget his name. 10.
Oh, Sean Spears.
Sean Spears, who had like potential for a whole bunch of different angles, and you never fucking used him.
And then they put him in Pinnacle.
Which, okay,
He's still the chairman.
Of what?
Of
the
Dark.
chairman of Jobbers?
Of Dark.
I mean, I don't know.
The chairman of Dark?
Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs is also one to take a back seat. When he lost in the Eliminator tournament, we haven't seen him since.
I just feel bad. I feel bad for CM Punk.
What?
I feel bad for CM Punk.
Oh my gosh.
CM Punk.
I'm afraid to ask why.
CM Punk has.
I know where he's going, and
CM
I do
Punk
agree.
has a legendary, infamous departure from the largest wrestling company the world has ever known, and went out for 7 years. And during that 7 years, the fans clamored for him every fucking day.
Every day.
Whether you're at a WWE show or an indie show, his fucking name came up at some point every fucking show.
People would chant it.
People would chant it. He comes back for this wonderful, world-changing, miraculous, fucking perfect fucking return. It was great in everything that it was. It was exactly what it should have been. They did it perfectly, monumental. And in everybody's mind, CM Punk is coming back to rule the fucking world because we all wanted him to come back to rule the fucking world. Instead, he comes back to do what? To do what?
I think that's a fair statement, Rob, but I disagree with it on the fact that I think you say to save the world. I don't think he came back to save the world. I think the fans have put that on him. Like, oh, as soon as Punk came back, AEW was going to be sliced bread.
I agree.
WWE was going to just go downhill immediately.
But can you argue with me that Punk did not have the skill and potential to come in and make an impact that was greater than him or AEW to create more? I think he had that ability, and I think they wasted it. Which is the point I'm making, is that AEW, as much as everybody wants it to be, and although all the great stars go there because that's their escape path, I get it, they have ruined so many opportunities to take the lead, to be the premier brand. They have had so many opportunities, and then it's like, oh, that one went by. Oh, that one went by. Oh, that one went by. And they're just like, no, keep doing what we're doing with all the bullshit.
Well, they took Marco Stunt out of Jurassic Express, so that's a start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? When I talk to friends of mine,
They got rid of Big Swole. That's one less.
when I talk to friends of mine who were once really big wrestling fans and stopped fucking watching, and I say, hey, Dan, you see Jurassic Express? He'll go, who? And I'll tell him about Jurassic Express, and they're like, oh, okay. But he's not going to tune in on Wednesday to see them.
Yeah, but I bet you if you asked him about like MSK and some of them, he has no idea either.
Because you're not taking the tools you have to make yourself more known and pushing them. My point exactly. You're not using the tools you have. CM Punk could have drawn eyes more than just one night.
Well, Juan's cracking me up. He says Sean Spears is not even a mid-card wrestler.
Oh, I disagree with that.
What?
Well, no, at least booking-wise,
booking-wise, they fucked him up. Sean Spears in the ring is second to none. He can go with anybody. I will argue
and
that.
he got fucked because Vince didn't want him counting 10 the whole time when they're supposed to be, when the ref would be counting 1 to 10, everybody was going 10.
Sean Spears has the personality, the creativity, and the wrestling acumen to be as good as anybody if he was just used the right way.
If he was in Impact right now, Brian, he'd be a heavyweight contender.
Yeah, you think he'd be feuding with Moose and
No,
Matt
I'm
Cardona
saying
and-
he could be feuding with
He could
him.
go to that one place and fight Matt Cardona.
Yeah. Oh,
For the-
is
for
that the copyright office
Still for the
or,
copyright
or
title.
trademark?
Yeah,
Copyright title.
trademarks. Yeah.
Wait, are they at the trademark office? Which one do they fight at?
It's a bag of dicks championship.
Oh, the Bag of Dicks champion,
Yeah.
Mid Cardona.
Cardona.
Son of a gun.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it like ring announcer.
Mid
Hailing from
Cardona.
Long Island. What does it say? I have no use for stunt after he broke out a dildo at the indie show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where'd he pull it out of?
You guys didn't see that?
No.
That happened I think probably 2 years ago or so.
And Marco is a contestant on the next season of The Voice. Wow.
I saw that he tried out. Is it confirmed that he's actually on the show?
No, nobody turned their chairs.
Oh wait, I'm getting breaking news. Oh wait,
Yeah.
it says who fucking cares?
Oh.
That's what it says.
Yeah, Cody's created a new voice show himself, though.
Oh,
We
there's
just found that
there's
out.
actually another dirt
No.
sheet. I don't know if you guys saw this one.
Cody's fighting racism.
Oh.
What?
Did you hear what's her name? I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Ghislaine Maxwell?
Just Lane.
Ghislaine? Is that how you say it?
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
She was a fucking freak. Yeah.
Just Lane Maxwell. Yeah. Guilty.
Yeah, she got let go from WWE and everyone really.
Wait, what the fuck,
He
DP?
pulled it
Marco.
out, nailed it to a board, and made his opponent suck it.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I mean, if my kids are there, I'm pissed.
Well,
It was a match
I
with,
mean,
Becky here.
here's the thing. We've all seen enough of the Kenny Omega videos that maybe he's just trying to get the eye of one of the EVPs and get a singles push. I mean, I've seen Kenny Omega take double hands up a man's ass crack. I've seen him go ass to ass in the corner with thongs pulled down. I mean,
I've seen
Yeah.
him fight nobody. I've seen.
oh yeah,
nobody.
I've seen him fight a blow-up doll that had the suck me face the whole time.
Yeah.
Here, I'm sending the link.
Oh, I don't want a link.
There
I
we
don't
go.
think I want to wear that.
I don't want to be a pirate.
Kenny Omega's penis grabbing spectacular. Yeah, I mean him and Joey Ryan.
Well, no, that's different.
Oh, because Kenny had consent.
Well, I mean, I guess little Joey did too, but Joey's we don't speak of him anymore.
Whoa.
He's like Voldemort.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
Let's talk real quick about the one thing of consequence that happened tonight. The only thing that wasn't a multi-man match, almost the only thing. It's Jade Cargo beats Thunder Rosa.
Oh, come on, dude. Jade's badass.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I mean,
You wanna say that?
I know, but I so badly wanted Thunder Rosa to finally get some love. I mean, I know she wasn't going to win, but Rosa
I want Jade to answer my emails.
may not have the character that Britt has, but Rosa has done in the ring what Britt has for AEW. Is that fair, Brian?
Britt has done in the ring what Rosa was.
So Britt's character, the whole DMD thing, is over as Grover and all that.
Sure.
Thunder Rosa doesn't have a character that's over like that. But her ring work and the matches that she's had, I would say, to me, she's had or been a part of the best women's matches we've seen. And everybody forgets, she helped make Britt Baker who Britt Baker is after that fucking match. The blood, whatever. It wasn't a death match. It was a no holds
I think
barred.
it was just a lights out or
No holds barred or something like that.
yeah, something like that. No DQ, which is no DQ.
Oh, no DQ.
Lights
Well,
out.
Jade Botchgill. is what Now, that's the other thing. I saw some comments on the board earlier. I don't know who made them. They were talking about Jade and Ruby now in the final. First off, Ryan, that's what we all called from the beginning. There was
Jade-
literally no surprises throughout this whole tournament.
No, yeah, there really weren't, huh? Which, I mean, I guess is not a bad thing. We all kind of assumed these were going to be the winners. I mean,
Yeah, but you could have had an upset somewhere.
yeah, it would have been nice. But
Juan says Jade can't cut a promo for shit. Great body and great look, though. Well, okay. That's why they gave her a handler, Juan. I mean, I'm not going to agree.
Handler.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you, but that's why they gave her somebody to talk. So, anyway, they're going to give this belt to Jade because Britt's going to hold the AEW Women's title for another year. That's why they're creating this second belt, so they can have it be won by Brandy eventually. So,
You think so?
yeah, so Brandy and Cody can be like, look, we're the TNT TBS champions. Ha ha. You want to go make a cable network?
I don't like that.
We'll call it Liberty. Match of the night, segment of the night, marked out award, and Petty Town will be the last stop.
All right.
Ryan, for me,
Yeah.
match of the night is the most obvious it's ever been. I don't give a shit about Jade. I don't give a shit about all these fucking multi-man matches. I gave him my marked out award last week, and I'm giving him match of the night this week. That wasn't even a great match, but just the fact that Wardlow had a singles match tonight where nobody else did. Third week in a row. We got Rob used to do the missing list.
Yeah.
That like who was off TV that night.
Mm-hmm.
That list is fucking endless right now for AEW. And here's Wardlow, his third consecutive singles match on Dynamite.
The War Dog, man.
And so he fought at Winter's Coming. He fought at Holiday Bash and New Year's Stash.
New Year's Stash.
What is that?
I think it was called New Year's Gash or New Year's Rash, because usually you're on Christmas time, you have relationships with people and then you get a rash. It's New Year's Rash.
DP says you got a twinkle of sadness in your eye when you find out AEW lied to you.
No.
Switchblade Graves, everything Juan said about Jade can be said about Brock Lesnar. Yeah?
What?
I think what he's talking about, great look, great physique, but can't cut a promo. And yeah,
cut a promo.
DP jumps on it. Lesnar had a mouthpiece for a reason. Yeah, I mean, Lesnar pretty much for his entire career had a mouthpiece. He did. When he didn't even show the fuck up on TV, he had his mouthpiece, his advocate come and talk to him, right?
Well, no, I mean, he had, there was a time when he was, I think it was when he was feuding with Kurt, right? I think during like those times, like his first run.
Like
few and far between, but
few and far between is my point.
He was, for sure. Oh yeah, I'm not denying that, but there were times.
Well, he also didn't need to cut a promo in the beginning. He just needed to go out and destroy people.
Right.
Stike says match of the night is absolutely Wardlow destroying Colin Delaney. Dude, the what is it? The Powerbomb Symphony? What's his finisher called?
The F10.
No, Wardlow.
Yeah, the F10. Isn't that his finisher?
No, he's got this like what he's been doing the last 3 weeks is like this Powerbomb Symphony or something they call it.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's my match of the night. What's yours?
That's your match of the night. You know what? You're gonna hate this, and I'm sorry, but it didn't happen tonight. It actually happened on Dark. It was Joey Janela versus Sonny Kiss in a no DQ match, and whoo! You know what?
Just the bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more.
I was gonna say, can we give him a Joey? But oh my god!
So Sonny Kiss
Bad boy
and Joey Janela, who were teaming up 2 years ago,
Yep.
now had a breakup match on
long-term
Dark,
my friend.
that nobody except for you cared about.
Nope.
And can I just also point out, now, Brian, I'm perfectly willing to accept that you just gave the most prestigious award of the night to Joey Janela.
I did.
I just want you to also realize that you are the big AEW fan on the show. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Because you just said none of the matches on Dynamite were worthy of being better than a Joey Janela match on Dark.
This one had almost.
Check the tape, bro.
No.
You just shit on Dynamite.
No, never. I would never do that. Stop it. You're putting words in my mouth, and I don't.
No, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm drawing conclusions from your words. Yeah, I got you. You don't like it. You're like, shit. He's right. Damn it.
Who
I
is?
don't think so.
But you couldn't pick any of the 6-man or 10-man tag matches, could you?
Well, I'm
No.
not gonna pick one of those.
Segment of the night, Brian. You lead. Tell me what it was.
Oh boy. Segment of the night. Oh, I mean, we didn't talk about it yet, but Jericho is back.
Yeah.
You're not into Jericho being or no, I'm sorry, Ghislaine Maxwell being sentenced out of what 5 out of 6 charges.
That's your okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say her name to this point. Like Ghislaine. Come on.
All right. So segment of the night for me is it's obvious.
What?
It's Brandy and Dan Lambert. And I hate to say this, but Brandy Rhodes tonight, I've told you that I thought Dan Lambert has been kind of acting like Vince or acting like Rob, being a hater on why AEW sucks and what they do wrong and the way he comes off and his character. But Brandy tonight, she name-dropping Heyman, name-dropping Cornette. I mean, she's fishing for all the trolls out there to take the bait. She's fishing for Cornette or Heyman to say something in retaliation to the name drop. They're trying to really make Cody the biggest dick shit heel there ever was.
Dick shit heel.
Dick shit heel.
Is that not a good term?
Dick shit heel.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's pretty good.
I like that. Can we? Now we suck at copyright and shit. So no.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, let's just make sure that Mid Cardona doesn't hear us.
Mid Cardona.
No, yeah, we have to. Well, is he
Them
blocked,
are marking
Or
podcast.
yeah, or the Bucks.
Yeah.
They'll turn that into a T-shirt. Take it from us.
No, it's okay if it turns into a T-shirt. It's not okay if our fucking data gets stolen and our fucking. I don't want someone fucking taking my identity. You know. Who wants my identity anyway? Don't fuck it. You don't want mine. Get someone else's. You don't.
All right, DP's got 2 things here. I got to read them both. Segment of the night: JR beating cancer. So guess what? You win.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
Nobody's gonna top that. Segment of the night. Good for you, JR.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
mean, having all those hot women around and being widowed's got to help. And then Daniel Price says, "Oh, Brandy doesn't want to go at it with Heyman at all. She never has to worry about it. Heyman's not coming in to cut a promo. Heyman would bitch slap the entire AEW roster up and down 6 ways from Sunday if they even tried to step to him on a promo. Dude, I would pay just to go to a 3-hour, the 2-hour Dynamite and Rampage and just have him sit there and be like an open challenge to come out and try
You
it.
gotta raise your arms up more because he's so big now. It's like you gotta put him up here.
Yeah, but seriously, have a open mic challenge to come out and try and out promo Heyman.
So like The Voice, but Heyman is the judge.
No.
Oh,
Heyman,
they should do that.
like someone comes out and cuts a promo on Heyman, and he has to just spit from the top of his head back at him.
They should do this. They should have Paul Heyman and what's the WCW guy's name? Eric Bischoff.
Okay.
And Cornette.
And one more.
And Vince. And they should all be the judges
Like
on a wrestling.
You got to get him to turn the chair.
Yeah, on a wrestling version of The Voice. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, brother.
People will come up to a cup promos and shit, and do fucking take bumps,
Dude.
and they can pick who they want, and at the end they have a big pay-per-view.
Sounds like something we could put on
It would
Patreon.
be great. Guess who I didn't say? Tony Khan.
We could put on Patreon. Tony Khan. Tony Khan. If we were doing, the only group that Tony Khan could be in with Vince would be if we had Trump and other like rich people that got their money from Daddy group.
Shane can make an appearance.
Urban Meyer. Oh, wait, too soon. Heyman destroyed JBL with one sentence. Oh, what was that sentence? The board says, segment of the night, JR returning as someone who has went through cancer treatments myself. I know the struggle. That's from Stike. If you win, you get to join the NWO. This is your prize.
Who said that?
That's from DP. And Triple H doesn't like working Fridays was the best promo, one says. All right. Segment of the night, we both went, right, Brian?
What'd you say?
We both have picked segment of the night? Or did you not go yet?
No, segment of the night?
Oh, yeah, you said Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, I said Ghislaine Maxwell. That's right. Ghislaine.
My marked out award, I already gave it away.
Hang yourself in a cell.
It's Wardlow, because Wardlow is the only AEW member who is truly part of the singles division.
What? That doesn't even make sense, Adam.
He's had 3 singles matches 3 weeks in a row, while the top card guys are having 6-man.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's the Red Dragon Super Click now.
Who is?
Undisputed Era is now Red Dragon.
No, they're not. Well,
they are.
No, because that would you're inferring that Adam Cole is also in the group, which he's not.
Who cares?
He's not part of Red Dragon.
Daniel Price says the only reason you're WWE champion is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
That's good stuff. All right. So yeah, Wardlow is my marked out. Who's yours?
Wardy. Marked out. You know what? I gotta Mercedes Martinez. She's had a fucking hell of a year. Being in WWE, being in that fucking shitty goddamn. I'm not saying WWE has always been shitty. I'm not saying that, but you got to admit their creative in the past year and a half has been extremely difficult. Can't even imagine what it feels like to be there. So for her to be in AEW, to be in a big moment like that, to like interrupt the fucking tournament match, that's a big deal. So I'm gonna give it to Mercedes Martinez. That was a pretty big segment to me.
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
Yeah, right. I mean, look, like she's also like an older wrestler.
Yeah, but it's just getting worse.
Oh,
like she was on NXT.
Yeah.
She never really got. I mean, well, let's go back further. She was in the Mae Young Classic. She kind of got stuck off TV, didn't sign, whatever. Finally did sign. Never really got anywhere on NXT.
No.
At the end of her run, they gave her a championship match and then called her up as soon as she lost. So, and then when she went up, they stuck her with Retribution. So I feel horrible with her for WWE. But now here she is. She's signing to AEW. She's in a makeshift whatever with Jade Cargill against Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa. And after this week, she's going to end up on Dark Elevation for her whole fucking career, wrestling people like Red Velvet, who have no business being in the ring, and helping her PC workers. Yeah, you're right. She deserves this award, Brian, because 2022 is going to be just as shitty for her.
I didn't think you were going to go there. I didn't think you were going to say it's going to get worse. I was trying to stress.
I saw you nodding along, and then I took the turn on you.
They went a little left. Yeah, that's all right. Well, whatever.
No, but I'm being serious. Like, now she's going to work with people that, I mean, there were people like Layla Hirsch. I saw a couple good matches with her. I'd like to see where that could go. You know, I mean, like, They just don't know how to book their women's division. Now that they have depth, it's even more noticeable. I don't want to just keep barking on it.
I can't deny that.
Yeah. Marked out for Stike. He says, my marked out award goes to just seeing the Red Dragon entrance music and the Titantron. I love that theme. Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel Price called them the Elite Dragons of Pricey Shoes.
Elite Dragons of Pricey Shoes.
I don't think my Petty Town award is as good as last week's, Brian, but I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close on it. I'll let you go first.
No, you go for it. You go for it.
Brian should work for the White House. Maybe Brandon won't look like the worst president ever.
Shut the fuck up.
Brian is like Baghdad Bob, nothing to look at.
Juan?
That was Juan.
Fuck you, Juan.
Gosh.
Fuck, man. Fucking insurrection. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Baghdad Bob.
Juan, I'll just make it simple for you. The whole Brandon, everybody who says Brandon would fucking hate you because you're Latino. Every one of them would not accept
they
you.
would all fucking hate you. But you know, it's
Doesn't
fucking,
matter how cool you are.
It's just stupid. It's just being an asshole to be an asshole.
Oh, here we go.
It's full of a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, I disagree with Brian on fucking AEW, but I'm not like, I don't fucking have like, you know, let's go Brian. But, I mean, fucking stop being dicks just to be dicks.
Yeah.
Let people have the benefit of the doubt till they fuck up. You're a bunch of fucking assholes.
He's an angry elf.
You moron,
No, he's not
motherfucker.
an angry elf.
Fucking moron. I hate that. I hate people just being mean all the time, just to be fucking mean. Like,
Right.
I don't like you. Whatever you do, I hate you because you think something different than I do. What a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah, I mean,
Pussies.
and Rob and I.
Juan, you're a fucking pussy, Juan.
Whoa.
Okay,
It is.
now Rob and I are pretty old, but like, there's been heated elections before. That's not anything new. Al Gore, I still believe won.
That's,
20 years ago. But
yeah.
the thing is after each election ended, things usually went back to normal. I feel like we've gotten worse, like on all fronts. Like there's people that are still like, nope, Joe's not my president. Donald is. You know, like still to this day, there's people. Anyway, there's just so much.
Every fucking person in this country should be required to join the military after fucking high school. Because you all be a bunch of less little bitchy motherfuckers, man.
No, I would never want to. I would never want Trump to send me to war and die because he was like, we needed more oil.
Go and protect my hotel in that country. Epstein's dead. You can't prove
Wait,
anything.
this is the last show of 2021. We haven't said that yet.
Oh, is it really? Oh shit!
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
How did we not think of that?
Brian, you still got to do petty so I can close on mine.
Petty award? How about petty is Rob saying that he's not going to be on the show, but then he sits in and fucking
That's not
he
what
hangs
I said.
out.
That's not what
Dude,
I said.
just be on the Wednesday.
That's not
night
what I
show.
said.
This is the butcher, and I'm a little blown up, but you did okay.
That's still one of my favorites.
But I said that we're not going to be having a normal Monday show after the 24th, right?
Yeah, which is fine.
But I also said that we could have that same show on any random night that we want to.
Oh, that's
when
true.
we want to have it, right?
That's
it's
true.
It's a fun show. It's not topical to a topic, right?
It's
topical
true.
to a topic. It's good.
Topical.
It's good. It's good.
Topical
Wednesday
to a
night-
tropical topic.
Wednesday night, you're in my home. I can fucking stop and say hello.
Yeah, and when we go off air,
Whoa,
me and Rob are gonna hang out
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
have
hang
fun without you.
We're gonna hang out.
So I like what Daniel Price said. War brought to you by Brondo. It's got what plants crave.
No question.
So all right. My Petty Town Award is very simple. 1 week after losing the TNT title, Sammy Guevara is back to his Bob Dylan cue card impersonation in picture-in-picture. 1 week.
So what? Thing. That's your petty award?
1 week.
That's petty.
1 week's what?
So last week,
First of all,
Sammy Guevara got, like, in his second title defense, his first one was against one of the Lucha Dragons that got cut.
Lucha Dragons.
Right? It was Kalisto?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sammy Guevara wins the title from Miro. He defends against Kalisto. A month later, he's no longer engaged. A week after that, he loses to Cody. TNT champion. Sorry, TBS champ. What the fuck is it? TNT champion. A week removed, he's back to not talking, doing the cue card thing he used to do with Inner Circle when they go to picture in picture.
What? You can't knock.
Remember
it.
the Bob
First of
Dylan
all,
thing? You know what I'm talking about, right? The cue
I would have
cards.
thought that by now he would have already. He should have had TNT or whatever earlier.
No, Cody's got it 3
He
times.
should have held it for a while, and he should have already been like sniffing around the bottom of the top of the card by now. Honestly, I mean, they just misused him. They really have.
And everybody, Brian, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you.
Don't. Oh, I can't. Okay, what?
Did you know that Cody Rhodes won the title back from Sammy Guevara on the anniversary of Brody's death? To me, that's next level heel.
Did you see his new shirt?
Dude, he's changed the subject.
What?
No. It's not changing the subject.
What?
It's not changing the subject.
Cody Rhodes won the TNT title back on Brody's, on the week of Brody's anniversary, the death of Brody Lee.
Oh, I mean, is that got to be a thing? I don't know. Is that a thing?
No, I just feel that it's in poor taste.
It's not. I want to
You know.
And I'm not trying to change the subject because it's relevant. But his new shirt, it has like it has 3 options. The first one is heel. No, I'm sorry, babyface. Second one is heel, and then the last one is winner. So he's already teasing that he's like a tweener.
Yeah, he wants to be Triple H. We get it. He wants to be Triple H because DX was the faction of tweeners, and Triple H, long after Stone Cold was gone, was the heel that got cheered.
Wait, stop.
He loves wieners.
You've already gone four topics beyond what we were bringing up. Hey, Marks, you fucking wrestling marks out there. You can never bitch about ESPN. Talking about, they just make up these random stats like, what team has won more games after 2 squirrels died on the left fucking street.
Dude, ESPN's the worst at that.
I mean, they just create anything they fucking want to, right? And you fucking marks, you look for every little fucking nugget in the fucking in the shit pile to just say like, this is the anniversary of. I get Brody's a big deal, but like, this.
It was
the
the
anniversary.
year. It wasn't 10 years. It wasn't 2 years. It wasn't 3
Right,
years.
it's always some fucking stupid shit you gotta find. Oh, this happened. That means that this must have happened. I look at myself 2 years ago saying the same shit. And I'm like, oh, dude, the fuck is wrong with me? Everything's not a fucking conspiracy. Some shit is extremely fucking simple, very simple.
Well, they just didn't think of it.
Yeah,
Some of the inappropriate things I've said to Kiera over the years.
like Tony Khan's been exactly. It's not like Tony Khan's been fucking like it doesn't matter. Fucking whatever.
Dude, so I do want to say there was one time, I swear to God, I was watching ESPN.
Yeah.
And it was the Orioles and the Red Sox. And this was, within the last 10 years. So the Orioles suck. The Red Sox are good. And they were like, this is the first time Baltimore's beaten the Red Sox on a Wednesday in the rain in 30 years. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how many times did they play on Wednesday in the rain?
Well, what motherfucker gets paid? I mean, I don't think they have stat guys. They probably got like a side room where it's like literally just a bunch of guys like, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I got baseball and ice cream and a hurricane.
What?
Put those 3 together and give me a stat for tonight.
Well,
right?
now, but that's the thing, Rob, who could also, who's going to go through 30 years of Wednesday night games between Boston and Baltimore and find out which ones it was raining on? And, I mean, you could lie. Nobody's going to figure that out.
ESPN is the Family Guy manatees, right? They get the floating balls and shit. They fucking poking balls up. If you get excited by the poking balls up, good for you. Have fun with it. But yeah,
Anything gets Brian excited. Oh yes, final show for 2020, but also or 2021. The years blend together now. Rest in peace, John Madden, who I'm sorry to say, like Rob, I thought he was dead already, and I half wonder, and you want to go on conspiracy theories. Bob Hope died literally right after his 100th birthday. Like, literally right after.
Why are you saying shit like that?
Wait,
why are you saying that?
Just hold on.
Okay, because you're about to piss me off.
Wait, So
Wait, why?
and there was a lot of conspiracy theories that said that Hope died before his 100th birthday, but they just didn't announce it till then. There was a huge thing at Christmas with Madden. And like right as soon as that's over, 2 days later, he passes. It could be just like the Warrior getting inducted and then he died right after. It could just be coincidence.
Yeah.
But I almost feel like he might have passed a couple weeks ago and they're like, oh, just wait till after Christmas because we got this huge thing filmed.
That's just stupid.
Adam.
First off, I want to say, am I the only person that thought Madden? I thought Madden already died.
I started off saying I was with you on that.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Okay. So you were with me on that. And also, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it, what were we talking about?
Bob Hope and George Burns were old.
Do not make fucking jokes about somebody dying after their 100th birthday because we all know who just turned 100.
Betty White?
Yeah. So you making jokes like that, motherfucker, you're going to manifest some shit and we're going to fight in here. We're going to fight on the air. If you kill Betty White, Adam, I'm going to fucking...
Betty White's never going to die.
Fucking done.
She's going to go out with everyone when the
What'd
planet...
you say? Did you say who's Betty White?
Who's Betty White?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm kidding. I know who Betty White.
She's the wrestler in G.
Here's the thing. Wait. Here's the thing.
White is.
Here's the thing about this. When Brian says, "Oh, yeah, I know," we're never sure because he has so many gaps in his pop culture knowledge.
He didn't know shit.
Yeah. Betty White is Jay White's grandma.
Yeah.
I
don't fuck with you.
I don't think that's him.
No.
Cheers, fuckface.
Cheers.
Anyway,
Yes, yeah, you're right, Daniel Price. Betty White is a national fucking treasure.
She is.
So you shut your mouth at him.
yeah, dude, I was raised by Rose Nyland. I loved her every Saturday night that I was home with my parents as a 10-year-old.
Where was Rose from?
Rose Nyland?
Yeah, Rose, she was from she always bring up the city that she was from. Rose. Come on. Saint Olaf.
Saint Olaf, that's
Olaf.
it.
St. Croix.
What?
No.
Oh.
St. Olaf, but where was it? Dakota? Montana?
No, Saint Olaf was
Idaho?
What? Just get us to name all the fucking.
I'm saying it was somewhere over in that. Yeah.
Somewhere where there's not a lot of people. Saint Olaf was in. I don't fucking know.
Minnesota, Wisconsin, somewhere up in that area. She would talk about it being cold. Didn't mean it because they're
back in Saint Olaf.
Anyway.
Yeah, Black is a whore.
So we're gonna be back on Monday. Remember, we only got 4 Monday shows left. I don't know why I held up 8 fingers. I meant to just hold up 4. That's a grand slam's worth of shows, Rob.
On Monday night.
4 are left. And guess what this coming Monday is going to be? We're gonna draw numbers for the Tattoo Challenge.
So
Final year.
I want to put it out there for all the people who I know
Who's
you're all
coming with me?
You all like suck off Wednesday nights now. And you never come to Mondays except for Stike. I get it. Or Juan to yell at me, because he's fucking angry all the fucking time. But we got 4 more Mondays left, and we're gonna have Steve Austin's gonna join us for some shows.
We got old school guests.
Yeah, we got Madine's gonna join us for some shows. We'll probably bring Bob in to piss you off.
We should try to get Kevin.
Maybe try to get Kevin. That'd be great.
Yeah, where is he?
So we're gonna have RJ Black who's gonna join us. We got a whole cast of characters for the next 4 weeks. We're gonna be showing some old clips from this show. If you got a favorite clip, send it to us. DM us on Twitter at SmartMark Show of your favorite segment of the last 5 fucking years on a Monday night, and we might play that video for you. So we're gonna do all kinds of fun stuff for the next 4 weeks, and we're gonna do our best to put the podcast up too.
Yeah, I actually recorded it, so you have no excuse this week.
He's recording tonight, so okay.
Ringo.
Yeah. So yeah, join us on Mondays. Come home.
Brian, do you think AEW is ever going to sign?
Kurt Stallion.
So juicy.
Hey, everybody, Happy New Year. Bye.
He already worked Elevation or Dark.
All right, come back. I'll get rid of Brian here in a second. I'll see you in a minute.
You're going to get rid of Brian.
Happy New Year, everybody but fucking Juan.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody but fucking Juan.
Yes, Happy New Year to all the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast Universe members. We have our Road to Rumble, 4 shows left for Monday. Come back then. Between now and then, the All Elite Hour will be out. It's Brian and his two other guests.
Co-hosts. I wouldn't say guests. They're
Co-hosts. At this point, they're co-hosts.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're all co-hosts. We're all.
I'd like to get MJ to come back on a Wednesday.
We fucking whenever, man. Next week, I don't know. 2 weeks from now, 7 weeks from now.
JD, that was his name. JD.
Who's that?
He was the one who would call and do Chris Benoit, and he would always flirt with Kiera.
Joe. Okay.
His name was JD.
He's still on here.
I'm trying to get rid of Brian. All right.
Trying to get
Anyway, we're out of here. Brian, say goodbye. We'll be back next week. Same smart time, same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.